Hey all, Carpetbagger here, coming to you live from the south, more specifically Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's a wonderful day here in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, and we are at Smokey Mountain Knife Works. This was formerly the National Knife Museum. They had the National Knife Museum integrated within the store. For some reason they dissolved that. You don't see signs for the National Knife Museum, but they still have some interesting knives, displays, and secrets. The winding catacombs of the store with some really interesting things. So we're gonna head in there, see what we can find, and maybe buy a few knives. I've never really been a knife owner. I've maybe had the spare steak knife or two, but never had a true knife that was mine or part of me. So maybe we'll buy a knife, maybe we won't. Either way, we're gonna go look around. Follow me. I've not seen this before, but apparently there's a reserve spot only for people that were injured in combat. Check out these long distance knives. In addition to all these knives, we also have lots of taxidermy hanging from the walls, including a massive elephant head right there. That grizzly bear there is holding a giant Swiss Army knife. You guys think I need a Confederate switchblade? Not only do they have giant oversized knives, they have giant oversized scissors and monkeys. Also, here you can buy dinosaur teeth, which technically, I guess, are knives in a way. You can also buy some fossilized turds of dinosaurs. This stairway used to take you up to the National Knife Museum, and I am seeing that there is a sign here for the National Knife Museum, so maybe this still is the National Knife Museum. I'm very confused about the status of the National Knife Museum. You're now entering the knife cave. Can you brave the cave? I will attempt to brave the cave. Oh, it seems like they sell swords too. And I have a question out there for all of you. How long does a knife have to be before it becomes a sword? Some Game of Thrones swords. Look, there's Needle. Look at me. I'm Joffrey. Now there's a chainsaw, which I guess technically is a semi-automatic knife. Apparently their motto here is, if it cuts, we carry it. Wonder if I can ask for a shard of broken glass. Looks like they actually have the sword from Legend of Zelda. There's a comic book, The Adventures of, it's a Jack Knife, which is really good because I thought it was pronounced differently. Got no skills. Nunchuck skills, computer hacking skills. Sword, 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 swords. No skating allowed on Heelys. Are Heelys still a thing? But yeah, I wouldn't skate in a knife sword. That just sounds dangerous. You call that a knife? This is a knife. So a bear trap down there. You know what that must mean? Bears. Alright, so this is a deer just covered in sombreros, but what is that right there? Look at it. What is it? Why are his pants pulled down? Yeah, there's just so many knives. So many knives. Possibly too many knives. See how many swords just have a creek running right through. Uh-oh. Looks like their coyote fell over. We got a lot going on here with taxidermy. And if you look over there, perched on the edge of the creek, got a little jackalope. $10? That is a good price for a creepy head. Looks like a collection of bayonets and other military paraphernalia. And oh my gosh, there's a soldier's head. Oh, what's going on there, buddy? Operating the water wheel. Check this out. We have a criminal being executed. He looks a little worried, maybe not worried quite enough. For some reason he's got some spiced canned possum behind him on his electric chair. And then of course, a shank collection. Who doesn't like a good collection of shanks to stab and maim your fellow inmate with? This old canoe with this rather haggard looking fellow. Oh no, this is truly terrible. This is out of order. This is the most amazing thing in the whole establishment. They have an animatronic bear playing the banjo and an animatronic raccoon playing the fiddle, and then a singing hound dog. And oh gosh, I hope they do get this fixed, because it is a sight to see. And of course, you know, the eternal question: why is the raccoon bigger than the bear? Now that's how you sell a cookbook, by holding a rotten, disgusting dead animal on the front. What are these, like the world's tiniest knives? I don't know what you would cut with that. Look at this guy right here. Ah. We dwell into some slightly dark waters with the Nazi pocket knife here. One of the knives in this container is not actually a knife. Pause the screen and see if you can figure out which one it is. And here's an exhibit on straight razors. Now, are straight razors knives? I know you can cut with a straight razor, but you can't stab. So what makes a knife? That's a real existential crisis that I'm having right now. Is what is a knife? What makes a knife? Now those are some spooky little dolls down there. Some scrimshaw as well. But look over here, they have a full-sized polar bear. See up there, so you can go up to see the customer lounge and museum collection. But the stairway is closed and guarded by an axe-wielding maniac. Now, have I mentioned that every southern tourist attraction has a moonshine still, and every knife-based attraction has a taxidermied moose? Now, if you look up in the rafters, you can see some of the old exhibits from the Knife Museum. There's some important people in knife history: Davy Crockett, Joan of Arc, King Arthur. Looks like maybe it's just a list of people who have held a sharp thing. I guess this is the celebrity knife section. They have a lizard lick towing terrifying hand machete. Why do you need that, buddy? Alright, so what have we learned today? Actually, I feel like I have more questions than answers now. Like, what is a knife? What constitutes a knife? Knife has to be sharp, we know that. But what other shape? Is a sword a knife? Is a sword just a long knife? Is a straight razor just a knife without a point? Is a scissors a pair of Siamese knives? Are teeth nature's knives? You know, so many questions. How many times have I said the word knife today? Anyways, appreciate you guys watching. Please check down in the description to see other knife-based attractions, as well as other fun non-knife-based attractions as well. Also, if you'd like to support the channel, I have a t-shirt shop down in the description, as well as a link to my Patreon page, where if you donate at least $3, I will send you postcards while I'm out and about on my journey. But for now, this one's in the bag.